Hi guys, welcome back to the second part of this video about sleep. So quickly I'm gonna get into business, so you're not gonna see my face. So remember, if you watched the first part of this video, I did talk to you guys about sleep. I did explain to you guys the phytochemical ingredients in this food and the reason why we're gonna be using it to make a food sleep aid. All right, so in this video I'm going to be giving you guys steps to make two recipes. So for the first one, which I'm going to demonstrate here, it's more like a smoothie, and the second one is going to be more like what I'll call a sleep parfait, just like you have your yogurt parfait. So I'm going to call it a sleep parfait, so you can implement whichever one that you like. So let's go quickly and start. A quick review. The reason why we're using this food, if you watched the last video, is because of the potassium, the calcium, the magnesium that will help you relax your muscles, the tryptophan, the serotonin, the vitamin B6. If you haven't watched that video, please make sure you watch that video before you implement this at home, so that you can understand the reason why we're using this food option. So let's start. So I have my blender here. So for the juice, I have my blender, I have the cinnamon, I have the apple cider vinegar brag, I have my kiwi, and I have my banana. So already I have my kiwi and my banana slice, and then you have the extra virgin olive oil. We have water, and we have our kale here. Okay, dark green leafy vegetables will do. You can also use spinach, pumpkin leaves, what we call ugu in Nigeria. Those dark green leafy vegetables. So if you don't have kale, you can go for any dark green leafy vegetables. Okay, so let's start to make our smoothie. We have so now I'm gonna put in my banana, and for the banana I'm using half. Depending, if you're diabetic, I'll advise you use half banana. If you're not, you can go ahead and enjoy one full banana. And I'm actually making for two people, 2 servings. So this is for 2 servings, half banana or 1 banana. If you're diabetic, I advise use half, and then 1 kiwi, 1 whole kiwi cut up. If you don't have kiwi, you don't have to worry. Okay, so I have 6 ingredients here. You can use 3 or 4, at least 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you don't have to have the 6 ingredients. Okay, so for the cinnamon, we're gonna have a teaspoon. So we're gonna have half teaspoon for cinnamon. Remember, like I said, this is for 2 people. All right, and make sure you flatten it. Don't heap it up. Flatten it this way. 1 teaspoon. Okay, and here we go. And then let's go to the olive oil, the extra olive oil, which is my best. This is the olive oil. So for olive oil for 2 people, we're going to be using 2 tablespoons. So think about 1 tablespoon for 1 person, 1 tablespoon for 1 person, 1 tablespoon, another 1 tablespoon. So tablespoon, the regular spoon you use in eating. Okay, this is 1 tablespoon here. And then let's go to the apple cider. The apple cider, we're gonna be using also 2 tablespoons. So imagine 1 tablespoon for 1 person. All right, 2 tablespoons of this. And so we have this, and then we're gonna add our kale. So the vegetable, most especially, you can use a cup. A cup is okay. Do not use more than 1 cup. Okay, so that you don't have like bloating or indigestion. You need a little, just a cup for 2 people. So if you're making it for 1 person, you need just 1 cup of kale. All right, so let's take our kale. So remember, when you wash your vegetables, make sure you're using clean tap water with white vinegar. You soak your vegetables, your fruits. That's how I wash mine before I freeze them. Okay, so this, let's say this is a cup, so this is like half cup. So this is like 2 cups. This is like 2 cups of kale, and then we toss this in here. And then water. So usually for water, you need about 2 cups, 1.5 or 2 cups of water. So let's get our water. This is a cup. And 1 more cup. And then we can go ahead and blend the mixture, which is already looking very good. So that's rich in tryptophan, serotonin, omega-3 fatty acid, magnesium, potassium, calcium, calming effect when you sleep. So we're gonna go ahead and blend it. So this is very noisy. Maybe I'm gonna pause it. So let's blend. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm done blending this. I had to stop that halfway so that the noise wouldn't distract us a lot. So this is what the consistency looks like. It shouldn't be too thick, okay? This is for 2 serving. So let's go ahead and put it in our cup. Can you see the consistency? Not thick. And because of the vegetable, you need to blend this into a very smooth form. Okay, this is what it looks like. Very smooth. So this is the smoothie, our sleep aid. So I'm gonna set this down, and then we can go ahead and do the sleep parfait. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, welcome back to the second part of this video, where I'll be showing you guys how to make the second sleep aid. And this sleep aid I'm gonna be calling sleep parfait, just like you have your yogurt parfait, but this one is meant to help you sleep. So before I go through the ingredients, I want to just quickly correct one thing. If you watched when I was doing the smoothie, I did measure the cinnamon for 2 people. It's 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Okay, I think I said half teaspoon or something like that. It's actually 1 teaspoon of cinnamon for serving for 2 people. Okay, so let's quickly go through our ingredients. So for the sleep parfait, we need our Greek yogurt non-fat plain. If you don't want to do this, say you're vegan or vegetarian, you can go for this cashew nut yogurt, unsweetened plain. Unsweetened plain if you're vegan, if you don't want animal product. So it should be organic, and this is dairy free. Or you can go for the Greek yogurt non-fat plain, and it should be probiotic because of the bacteria. You need the bacteria in your gut to help with digestion when you're sleeping. So it must be probiotic yogurt, plain, no fat, no sugar added. Okay, and then for the second part, you can use water, or you can get like a cashew milk or plant-based milk, or you can go for a low-fat milk or non-fat milk if you prefer. Especially for kids, they need the calcium. You can get them their whole milk if you're doing it for your kids. But for me, I prefer going for a no fat or a plant-based milk. This is a cashew milk. So if you don't want to use this for fear of bloating, you can use water instead. Okay, And then the best part, our nuts, this mixed nuts, so you don't have to get all these nuts. Okay, we have our dates, we have our cashew nuts, we have the sunflower, pumpkin seed, the almond, we have the pistachios. The pistachios very high in tryptophan. We have our walnuts, we have our goji berry. The rest top is a goji berry. Like I said, please do not worry about not getting all this. You can get almond alone, you can get walnut or walnuts, you can get pistachios. But if you get pistachios, that's very good because they're very high in tryptophan. So the secret behind the nutrients is nuts are very high in omega-3 fatty acid, high in potassium, calcium, magnesium, and you need all this to relax the muscles when you're sleeping. Think about those who have like restless leg syndrome, you know, the sudden jerking when they're sleeping. You need calcium, magnesium, potassium to relax your muscles when you're sleeping. You need the omega-3 fatty acids for your heart health while you're sleeping also. So this is the reason why we're using the nuts. And we have the blueberries, very high in anthocyanin. And blueberries also have the serotonin relaxing, calming effect. So you need a handful of blueberry. And then we need our flaxseed. Flaxseed also have a serotonin effect, calming effect, high in potassium to help you relax and be calm when you're sleeping. Our flaxseed. And if you don't have the almond seed, you can go for the almond paste or for the almond powdered form, okay, depending on the one you want to use. But I'm going to use both the nuts and the paste. So let's quickly, this is our blender. So we're going to get our yogurt. For the yogurt, probiotic yogurt, I'm going to be using this, the Greek yogurt non-fat. So for serving of 2 people, you need like a cup. You need a cup. This is half a cup here, so I'm going to be using 2. You need 1 cup of yogurt. So this is a serving for 2. And a handful of blueberry. And we're gonna get our nuts. So I'm gonna use a handful of nuts. So make sure I'm gonna put 1 date, and this, make sure you're getting organic dates, not soaked in syrup or sugar. I'm gonna use 1, and then a handful of nuts. You don't have to use this. So I put a lot of pistachios, your sunflower, your pumpkin seed, and I love this almond. I love almond paste, so I'm gonna use a teaspoon, but it's gonna be more like, oops, so it's gonna be more like a tablespoon here. So put it in here, toss this back, and we have our flaxseed. So a flaxseed, you use 1 tablespoon of flaxseed. Okay, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, and we toss it in here. So we're ready. So you can use water or you can use the cashew milk. Okay, let's go ahead and use the cashew milk, or you can use the both. So I have my cashew milk. I'm gonna use a cup, but my cup is not, shouldn't be. So I have 1 cup of cashew milk, and I need to put some water. So you can add water as you like, and we're gonna blend this up. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this off. And so guys, welcome back. This is what it looks. Look, this is what it looks like. So let's see the consistency. Okay, so like I said, this is a serving for 2. Let's put this here. Look at what it looks like. So this is our Sleep Parfait for 2, and look at it. So if you wanna, you can add cinnamon. Like, I love adding cinnamon to almost everything. So if you want just a pinch of cinnamon, so you can have this immediately after dinner or before dinner, like 6:30, 7. You have your sleep aid, which I call my Sleep Parfait. You can have this and then relax. So remember, for your melatonin to work, you have to give it the time to work, which means you should be fasting. So once you're done eating, taking your Sleep Parfait or your smoothie, sleep aid, you relax. The only thing you can have is water. So make sure you're having your dinner at least 2 hours before melatonin kicks in. Melatonin kicks in like 2 hours before your bedtime. If your bedtime is like 10 o'clock or 9, it means 7 o'clock you should have done eating. Okay, and once your melatonin kicks in, no eating, because that can affect your insulin sensitivity. So this will boost melatonin and enable you how initiate sleep, like go to bed, sleep faster, maintain deep sweet sleep, and a long duration of sleep. You wake up feeling more relaxed, energetic, and ready for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any question, make sure you drop the question below, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.